The one thing you can count on Durant when he steps out on the floor, he loves playing basketball so much, you're going to get his full focus and his full dedication.
He loves to play, Mike, but it does feel to me, even though it's October, that the start will be significant in terms of the vibe and the feel.
With the Miami Heat, the veteran who had some health issues down the tail end of the season, as Durant takes his first shot, that's good.
But talent's a good place to start.
Well, the beauty for Brooklyn right now with the games underway in the preseason is they can now focus on basketball. As Jimmy Butler throws it up and in, they're tired of talking about all the other stuff. And
look at how big the Nets look. And I understand, obviously, Kyrie Irving not in the starting lineup tonight. He's got some big personal news. Kevin goes 2 for 2 to start the game. Royce O'Neal, as you said, key acquisition at 6'4", excellent defensive skills.
Well, speaking of defensive skills, that might be the key component that he brings to a Nets team.
Will be a starter in all likelihood, you would think. But what are the opportunities for Edwards?
Meanwhile, Adebayo, good defensive play to strip Kevin Durant, and turns into a layup for Kyle Lowry.
Is now your starter at the 5 position. You're going to need 25 good minutes from him, Mike. Can he be that guy?
Royce O'Neal knocks down the 3 as well.
Professionalism, attention to detail, commitment, communication, all the things required. Wow.
Man, Adebayo on a nice feed. And Brooklyn's lead is 4 in the early going. Butler blocked by Durant. Lowry steps into a 3. This seems to be, and you see this first couple of preseason games, a little helter-skelter feel to it. That GM survey that they do every year, he was voted the best coach in the NBA. It's hard to believe it's his 15th year as the head coach of this team. Defensively, he is such a smart defensive player. Nice pass inside. And Markieff Morris, the bucket. On anything in the preseason, but they gave up 42 points in the first quarter the other night.
Right.
And they all know that, and Steve Nash knows that, and they've got to commit better defensively. Bad pass. Meanwhile, it's Cam Thomas, Patty Mills, Royce O'Neal, Ben Simmons, and Nick Claxton. And O'Neal knocks down and hit a couple of threes the other night.
Seth Curry, Joe Harris.
Speaking of shooting,
no, never any hesitation from Cam.
Robinson, Jovic.
Wow, nice looking shot.
What's the over and under of me calling him Jokic tonight instead of Jovic? Robinson, the floater. Doesn't take a lot of two-point shots. That's a nice one.
He's clearly got pretty touch on his jump shot. Gets it off pretty quick, Mike.
Speaking of getting it off pretty quick, Robinson knocks down the 3. Catch and fire. Jovic, the rebound. Look at that handle for a guy 6'11". Nice feed inside. That's good team basketball. Jovic with the assist. Robinson continues his scoring barrage. His impact here in the second quarter. He also looks gassed right now. Yeah. Oh, jump shot from Drew Smith. They play as hard as anybody in the NBA year after year.
Look at them swarm. Like, Kevin Durant is elite, but they are attacking him.
Drew Smith looking and finding. Alley-oop inside the Kane. Nice pass. How about the assist on that from the young man?
But the fact of the matter is, you know, we've not seen him in a couple of games, and it's early, but, you know, he's still not being aggressive to score it. Okay, don't have to shoot jump shots.
Simmons went for the steal, and Lowry makes him pay. Beautiful two-man game.
Yeah, just such a threat as a, you know, he's 7 for 50 coming into the year as a three-point shooter. There's the passing on display right there. Good cut, good timing on the pass.
And if he's even close to what he was special before that injury.
Great sink down by Kane. Well, you love the activity of Miami.
Boy, Kane having himself quite the first half.
High level of communication on the defensive end from this Heat team. Switching is on point. Pressure is on point.
And then you have that.
Right.
As lethal a score as the game has seen.
Yeah.
And obviously, nice shot from Lowry and the foul. And a chance for a three-point play. The runner won't go. Adebayo out to Strus, and Strus struggled shooting in that first half. They're not going to have a problem scoring. It's the defensive end.
Correct.
And that's where, you see plays like that. The Edwards, the effort to get over the screen, forced the turnovers. Durant scores easily. Lowry pushing and knocks down the three-pointer. Kyle Lowry, 15 points to lead the Heat. We got Lowry, who's 6 feet. And then you've got Simmons and his size as Durant knocks down another shot. Simmons at 6'10".
Do it distinctly different ways.
Lowry tried to get it back to Adebayo. Smooth looking jumper for the big man. 1,700 take fouls last year. This year, though, if you do that, and the identifying factor is defense doesn't make a legitimate play on the ball or gives up on the play or out of position. A sign of respect. Let's check in with Monica.
Guys, I mean, Tyler Hero's growth and obviously the Sixth Man of the Year award, goodness gracious, by Max Strus, was well-deserved.
Boy, Mills had such a wonderful season last year individually in his first year in Brooklyn.
That's the most required of him in a season, Mike.
Yep. Jovic to Robinson. Nice cut to the basket by Garrett.
Heck of a look, and again, Duncan Robinson putting it on the deck.
Visit NBAcares.com. And Jovic for three. He's looked good.
He's looked very good.
Authority figure in the locker room from a player standpoint. As Smith goes up and misses. How much of an impact would that have? If it wasn't for that, I would have still put Boston up there.
Right.
But the Bucks, if they're healthy, Bucks were right there as well last year.
Yeah. I love the Brogdon.
Another game 7.
I love the Brogdon pickup for the Celtics. Malcolm, smart, tough, can play the lead or the 2.
They need Chris Middleton, meanwhile, in Milwaukee.
No doubt about that.
Martin plays with an edge and plays with toughness and has such defensive commitment. Now, he's not playing tonight for the Heat. As Jovic, nice move to the basket, banks at home.
But boy, there's some things there.
Very skilled and not afraid, very aggressive. Now, last year in that GM survey, as Drew Smith banks it home in a foul. And there's some other teams that are going to be improved. As Bouye knocks it down. Washington's going to be better. The Knicks are going to be better. A lot of tough battles night in and night out.
Nice drive. That's a good-looking move by David Duke. 7-3.
They played again today. Nice runner.
The race to the bottom begins, Mike.
Three-pointer from Smith, short, kept alive nicely by Garrett. And Kane knocks it down.
I mean, think about the year they have. They finished first in the East. And the number of games missed by Kyle Lowry.
By Adebayo.
By Adebayo. By Jimmy at times.
Right.
Yeah.
It's pretty incredible how they had the #1 record in the Eastern Conference.
There's been consistency, Mike, to the formula defensively. You talked about it.
There's days.
Like, they have finished.
Oh, nice play from Smith. But Chioza with the hustle. Days gets it. Bouye lays it up and in. Oh, nice play from Smith. But Chioza with the hustle. Days gets it. Bouye lays it up and in. But they're necessary.
They are 100%.
Let's keep that in mind.
Yes.
109-80. There's your final score.